Southampton live from Wembley Stadium. League opposition at every step of the way. Manchester United are the favourites for this one, but as we saw in...
Lovely touch player, a defensive midfield role, but he can come forward and add to the attack.
And Ward-Prowse, we have a great athletic team that on the counter could give, Man United some problems.
Obviously,
we know that, but so too Redmond. He caused Liverpool all sorts of problems, and that man is for me the key. Get the service to him. He's got...
The biggest club in the land, Manchester United, perennial frequenters of the National Stadium and natural favourites. Forceful defender, Manchester United haven't conceded a goal in the 4 games he has played since return. Penalised.
There was that cross coming into the box. Tadic down that left-hand side.
At the other end, a foul by Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Pogba could open up for Paul Pogba. Beaten out by Forster.
Okay. Well, it opened up for Paul Pogba. It was played square to him. Juan Mata made a cross-field run. Moved the ball into Ibrahimovic. And when he gets it back, just hits through the back of the ball. It starts to dip and swerve on Forster, who takes no chances.
Sweet turn from Redmond. Away from Herrera. He's left Pogba behind and he pulled his shot via a deflection behind for a corner.
That's where he loves to pick up the ball. Such pace when he's running with it.
His pass, but it's won back by Cedric Suarez, who's away from Rojo. And Southampton.
Does he time his run? He times his run perfectly, doesn't he? He's not offside. That should be allowed to stand.
Player in the offside position was Ryan Bertrand over his shoulder, but he at no point.
Qualities at right back. Here's the moment again. Bertrand racing forward, gets beyond Bay. Gabbiadini makes the wrong run to start with there. Then Rojo goes to ground. Watch here when Cedric's running into the box.
Redmond, Valencia on his heels. Redmond had a go. And he'll continue having a go. It's the nature of the player he is.
Well, he's having a really good game so far. 1v1 against Valencia, who's good game for Manchester United this season. But defensively he's been found wanting so far.
Pogba shook off Davis. And then Bertrand fouled Mata. Andre Mariners needing to calm it down.
Great skill from Paul Pogba. Foul there already, but...
It's Zlatan! It's a Manchester United beauty goal! Simply a superstar! A player without boundaries, without limits. He just knows the stage is always his.
What a strike. There's a couple of Manchester United players in the... I'm afraid Martial at the moment's been off the pace. Cedric certainly had the better of him. It's been in 1v1 situations. Herrera with the challenge there. He's going to get a yellow card for that, just as Romeo did at the other end.
It's a pretty sour smile on the face of Ander Herrera, who clearly feels hard done to.
Well, I think he feels...
Davis for Gabbiadini. Ward-Prowse! Really crisp, forceful hit.
What a save as well from De Gea. Really good link-up play again. Gabbiadini with the set-up play.
Redmond. It's opened up for Tadic! De Gea got his frame in the way. That was a big chance.
Redmond found that bit of space. Tadic gets in behind Pogba. I think this must dip and swerve on the goalkeeper, De Gea. There's the run again.
It was a second of time and there was a substantial target area for Dusan Tadic.
Let's back into this game. It's been a poor performance from Manchester United in this first half so far.
But because of one Zlatan flash of brilliance, United do have a lead. The aforementioned Ward-Prowse all the way across goal and it stayed alive. And Yoshida was throwing a foot at it and the ball wasn't quite there.
That was another golden opportunity.
Martial. Rojo. Jesse Lingard scores! Clear daylight for Manchester United, and Lingard's Wembley havoc goes on. Tiniest of finishes, and Manchester United are two to the good.
It's probably the best bit of combination play we've seen from Manchester United out on this left-hand side. Couple of little one-twos, Rojo into one, Mata. And then they have to back off. Lingard just holds his position.
Falling. Bold gather from Stevens. Oh, he's gone sliding in with a high foot and could be in real trouble here.
And I think there was a foul the other way to start.
Absolutely.
And that's what the referee may give to start. But will he take any action against Stevens? Because he definitely went in with his studs showing. Jumping into the challenge as well. And so it seemed.
I'm sure you're right, Stuart. There are two issues here. The referee has gone to his pocket. The card is yellow. And Jack Stevens' heart would have missed a beat there. On by Gabbiadini. It's bounced here for Tadic. Dusan Tadic ran out of places to go.
I think he missed the opportunity to get his right foot shot away just that little bit earlier. And it comes to him here. Could he have struck it now?
Well, there's the boss of Manchester United's last three, themselves desperately chasing a game. Redmond, Ward-Prowse, Gabbiadini, now then! Life in the final, life in the Saints! Gabbiadini already a serial Saints scorer, and he's got one at Wembley.
Watch his movement again. He's offside here. He's behind the ball when it's played in, and Ward-Prowse, who can deliver a good cross, just plays it in behind Manchester United's back four.
Up by Yoshida. Take a breath. Take a breath. Come down again for Yoshida. Lifted towards Redmond! Boy, he hit that clean. And De Gea thumped it away from his near post.
What a strike by, decides not to back in.
Ward-Prowse with a corner, Pogba away, Davis competing, back in towards Romeo, Gabbiadini! 2-2 in a trice! The Saints have marched right back into it! Manolo Gabbiadini, instant Southampton hero!
Wonderful awareness in the box. Manchester United can't clear it. I think Pogba wins the first one. Martial doesn't do enough.
Koeman, who was public this week in saying that he needed Manchester United to win the competition so that Everton in 7th had a better chance of qualifying for Europe. That's a late challenge by Redmond, who's got himself into disciplinary trouble now.
And he just tried to pinch the ball off Michael Carrick.
His team have fought back into it, but Forster's given it away and has had to come and atone for that at the feet of Ibrahimovic. Scooped out by Smalling. Oh, Romeo is guilty here of flailing limb, for which I think Andre Mariner just wants to award a free kick. United perhaps were suggesting it should be worse than that.
I think Herrera tried to make the most.
Ward-Prowse fired in at Gabbiadini, kept by Davis. It's a really smart ball, played across the goal and Bertrand couldn't get there.
Well, he was in the right place at the right time on this occasion. What a lovely little flick it was. Right back getting in at that bar.
Southampton's 8th corner. Ward-Prowse with it, against the post from Romeo and smuggled behind.
There's the problem defensively from set plays again. Paul Pogba is marking, doesn't get a jump in. Very unlucky once again. Does everything right. Romeo gets the leap in, more determined.
Nearly had a lead.
There he is, he gets off the back of Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba doesn't even get a jump and he's not watching the ball half the time.
Everyone has a floodlight in their pocket these days. Mourinho is
time as he couldn't cope with the pace.
Martial at pace and still going and finding Lingard. Yoshida
United, the cutback was always going to take place. Here's the run from Martial. This bit of action we've seen from him. Just nicks it in behind for Lingard. Yoshida read the danger, got across quickly. At this point, Lingard's favourite to get there. Brilliant tackle.
Yoshida bites back. It breaks for Ibrahimovic, who plays it into the path of Pogba, and it is scraped away by Cedric for a corner.
Well, they haven't linked up much in the game, Pogba and Ibrahimovic. On this occasion,
Martial, and Lingard lashes it over. May very well be his last touch.
what a cross it was from Martial. I don't think there's only any room to get that in. Flicked on at the near post. Just hits the underneath of the ball.
Redmond, and again, Nathan Redmond. That's got a nick, and it's a corner.
Well, Valencia had made a lung-busting run up the other end to keep it in play. He was jogging back. That meant Rashford was in the right back position.
Nice take. Ibrahimovic and Rashford. Forced to cut down the angle.
There was a question mark whether he was offside when the ball was played. But he wasn't. He timed his run perfectly. I think Forster was surprised that
he has one final flourish in his pen. Bertrand long missed it, and so did Ward-Prowse. Southampton do have a corner.
What play from Bertrand, the left back again. Look at the run here. Rashford's trying to chase him back. They go to sleep. Valencia
Challenge. Martial. Herrera. Ibrahimovic! With 3.5 minutes to play. Makes the Wembley stage his own. And very possibly wins the League Cup for Manchester United.
What a cross it was. Front goal again. He's out the picture, just makes his way into the box. And he heads it in with power. Hasn't it all his own way today. Antonio Valencia, I think, has done an excellent job for Manchester United at right back.
Zlatan ball by Romeu, and that it is another Manchester United trophy. Another Jose Mourinho